Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. We have broken the Eclipse siege on Allmother and made it inside, and we are learning what is in this bunker. It's been very elusive and mysterious, but providing like little glimpses of insight. So without any further ado, let's keep going, okay?
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
We've seen that one before.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first... Hello, child. My name is Samina. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
How many times do you think we need to see that? Huh?
Transport control accessed. Priority message for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Identiscan malfunction. Present credentials.
I think that's the main one. Let's do this one first. Operations log. Yep, that's the one that I thought was missing. Oh boy. E9 inhabitants released, E9 cross-check complete, E9 sealed, E9 data archived, E9 operation suspended, G prime order received, E9 runtime recommenced, G prime store query processed, gestation order received, E9 initializing, alert G prime offline, alert E9 nutrients depleted, alert zygote banks depleted, store file number LK1A1-4510 viable, waking multi-servitor B1-23, alert multi-servitor B1-23 power malfunction, B123 repair tasking, LK1A1 4510 processed, B1001 chamber repaired. That's the one that Aloy said was where she came from. LK1A1 4510 attached, gestation initiated, power save initiated, runtime recommenced, G prime still offline, LK1A1 4510 viable, waking multi-servitor B1-23, multi-servitor B123 power malfunction, B123 repair tasking, LK1A1 4510 delivered, accessing G prime instructions, multi-servitor B123 transport tasking, hatch unsealed, positioning successful, hatch sealed, power malfunction sealed, operation suspended. So it looks like the artificial womb that Aloy believes she came out of realized that there was no resources for nutrients and everything like that. It woke a multi-servitor to take her outside and then came back in and shut the door, which is where the Matriarchs found her, because they said they found her just outside the door. Now, I'm also realizing what we now know about Project Zero Dawn, G Prime is probably referring to Gaia Prime, like the main Gaia node. So for some reason, Gaia is offline. Alright, let's watch this main priority message.
Elizabeth, This message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
I bet I know where Gaia Prime is. I bet it's that bunker I couldn't get to at the top of the... Well, let's just go to the world map so I can show you here. I bet it is this bunker right here.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Eleuthia 9. Group 1 access unsealed.
How bizarre that it won't let me grab on. Alright, let's do a running jump on to the ladder and hope this works. Ow. Am I going down or up? All evidence points to down. Maybe? I guess not. I guess I'm going up. Oh, that's where I came in and I'm going this way. Just going one story up. That's all. Before I go any further, though, wow, what a heck of a bunch of revelations.
This is going to be interesting.
That's one way to put it. Yeah, I wonder where that unknown signal came from.
Aloy, forgive! Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try, anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Yeah, that was
We lost many brave men
interesting.
and soldiers, but they did not shake us from our faith. We still stand.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Teersa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Teersa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. Teersa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Yes. We've waited long enough.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Rost's was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance, A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later. And terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious. In agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very outlanders that Rost pursued.
So, Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him. Leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift, and never a burden.
All right, Teersa, that's quite a story. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more. But I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
The Anointed has shown us the Goddess's mercy.
That is a very interesting story. And yes, very long.
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Teersa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
We may never know what she said in return. I don't think we're ready. What did she see inside the mountain?
I will lead a war party
Maybe
to
we all need
Meridian.
to know.
You have my word.
Aloy, how did you do that?
Shush her, Lana. She's the Anointed.
We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
I saw you go inside and saw you emerge. But it's still hard to believe. You were an outcast once. And now...
Go away.
I'm not sure what you are.
Aloy! How did you do that?
Shush her. She's the
sacred land.
Truly, you are favored by the goddess, Aloy.
Our fallen tribespeople call out for justice.
In all my
Killers
years,
will
I
answer
have
with
never
blood for
seen
what they
anything
have
like
done.
that.
No
Aloy,
one
how
ever
did you do
entered
that?
Mountain before.
You entered the
She
heart
is
of the
the
mountain. Seems you have a special role to play in events. The goddess favors you.
That doesn't mean that we live in the
That
time
was-
of the anointed.
I've never seen anything like that. Of course.
They
I'd never
slaughtered
been
our
inside the
kings
sacred mountain.
and thought us
Until now.
But now we will show them what we endure.
No one had ever entered the mountain before her. She is the anointed.
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive!
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
The killers did their worst. But by the will of the goddess, they could not break us.
Aloy. I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right. I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Lansra's behavior bugs me. It's like, people think they can be cruel until they can't anymore, and then they seek forgiveness and expect to receive it. Like, no, it doesn't work like that.
The tribe I served is gone. Soon I will be too.
The Nora have lost too many, Resh. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
Resh. He doesn't even try to seek forgiveness.
Aloy, did you go inside the mountain?
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground.
Our Mother Mountain opened to her. She's the daughter of the goddess.
She is All Mother's blessing made flesh. She will destroy the corruption.
The killers did their worst, but by the will of the goddess, they could not break us.
What did she see inside the mountain? Maybe we aren't meant to know.
She's all Mother's blessing.
And on that note, I am going to call an end to the episode
Snow chill.
here.
Bitches.
With that beautiful, looks like a sunrise. You know the drill. Click over there. Join me next time as we head over towards the Bitter Climb, and we head over, try and get into Gaia Prime to see if we can fulfill Gaia's plan to eliminate the threat of Hades. So yeah, click over there. I'll see you next time.